Good evening and welcome back to the New South Wales Cricket Captain Save. We are on for another game today. Last time out in the One Day Cup, we actually managed to get a win. Can you believe it? We got a win. And this time out against the Western Australia, we've got a lot of our internationals back, which is really, really nice. We're going to be able to throw some of our star players back into the side. However, not all of them are going to have great form, so we are going to have a look at that, to be fair. So Steve Smith actually has 4 stars of form, so he can come back in for Patterson. That makes a good amount of sense. In fact, Hughes can open. And then I think we've got Nikitaras could even come in with a better bit of form there. 2-star for Green. 3-star for Edwards, maybe. We'll have a look, see if there's anyone down below. I mean, Hadley with 3.5 could definitely come in. Maybe for Tremaine. Hazelwood's not really in form. Saltzman, a little bit. I don't want to get rid of Ben. I mean, Ben just had an incredible game of a 6 for 32 against Victoria. That was his first game in the One Day Cup, and he's absolutely shown me what he can do. So that's kind of something. Maybe Anderson comes in as well, but that economy is not ideal from that first time out. Tremaine has bowled a lot of overs with a good economy. But we have got bowling options. So this is what we're going to go with. Outfield slow. Bounce is good. The wear's okay. Actually, the bounce is average. The wear is very good. So with a slow outfield, it's hard to say. What do you want to do? Yeah, I think I'll have a bowl. And what I'll do is try to kind of keep things tight as best as I can, and then make a good chase. Basically, that's what we're going to go for. So the offside field, Inglis, and then the leg side field for Bancroft, and Ben can open up. That's no problem. Bowl the first over, goes for 4 runs. That's not so bad. Not too worried about that one. So play the offside. That leg side, they're getting singles in there that I don't really want them to be getting. So we'll move that fielder in. And same over here. We've got that leg side field. You got a bit of protection out there on the leg side, so we can have someone in stopping the single as well. Hadley will open up his account. Goes for 4, but then it's only gone for 5. It's not a bad start. Ben only went for 4. His first over. He's gone for a bit more now, but if we get a wicket, we do get a wicket. A good catch from Gilks, which means you can forgive the 6 if you get the wicket. It kind of does work like that. Okay, so now we're doing leg side again for Marsh. Do we want to go to the back foot bowling? I'm not sure you do just yet. Feels a bit unnecessary to go to back foot bowling so early. We're not really worried right now. We've got them 25 for 1. If we could take another wicket soonish, could be even now. Oh, nothing there. That's a good over though. 5.6 is the run rate. Inglis is actually the one kind of firing. We need to maybe not bowl so many wides. That would help. Marsh is also gone. Another early wicket for Ben. The economy is not great for Ben. He's getting the wickets. So, it's a bit of a weird one. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a weird one. But let's just keep it going. Hadley bowls a good over. Kind of really good backing up. Because, okay, he's taking the wickets. I'm not going to go for any runs. They're going to try and target me. I'm not going to let him do it. Okay, Ben is going for a few runs. Hadley, can we get Inglis? That'd be really nice. Not quite. 5 off the over. Ben, that's a good spell. Definitely going to come back, obviously, because he was getting wickets. But we're just going to work a little bit through the overs, basically. And see what we can do here. That's gone for a few. Cam Green is a batsman that's going to hurt us if we let him. Or went straight through the gap. Good over. Okay, 1 more for Hadley. It was always a bad idea to let him have the 1 more. Let's go to Edwards then. Cam Green is hitting a lot of runs in the same kind of space here, so we could probably even split the offside even more and put a fielder in here. hoping that we might be able to stop a few more of those runs. English, a couple of singles around there on the leg side. Stop those if possible. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now, I think. Actually gone for runs. They've both hit fours. Places I do not want them to be hitting fours. Let's correct that real quick. Okay. Okay, that's a better over, but they are still flying a little bit. Let's see if Edwards can correct after that first over. And indeed, and there we go. Green is gone. Only 38. We will take that. That's not bad. The runs we're conceding, it's not great. They're up in the 5s, the 6s. Obviously, Ben is up in the 8s. But the wickets are also very useful. And as things stand, we can get Josh English out. We can get him gone. You know, we might be able to kind of rattle through a few more wickets and do some damage. Okay, keep going. These overs are fine. Okay, Abbott can probably take a break now. We'll go to Zampa. See if the spin does give us a little something. Bowling to the offside, so let's tuck in a little bit. Okay, and see if that works. Yeah, we're going to have to go a bit defensive on Josh Inglis just because he's absolutely nailing some boundaries at the minute, hitting some runs. So we do want to try and kind of cut that off. More than 4 outside. Let's bring you up and kind of cover in here, third man instead then. Oh, and you there. Okay. Here we go. Maybe the spin will instantly find us that 4th wicket we've been looking for. Come on. No, okay, we haven't gone up. That's fine. Edwards will bowl another one. Zampa comes back. Edwards will now change out. Let's go back to Ben. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't actually mind having Ben bowl a different angle, kind of cut it across the. And that's why, no, it was safe. I thought that was a catch. That's unfortunate. There we go. No, again. Okay, so Inglis is loving that angle. So we're actually going to stop that. He's having a great time just finding the boundary with that angle. Correct that a bit. Okay, that's a bit better. That's better. There we go. They're still going at 6s though, of course, which is rough. But we need to keep taking wickets. We can keep taking wickets. We'll just cut off. There we go. There's the edge. Inglis is gone. Finally, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Zampa gets the wicket. Ben is going to finish up here. Maybe even with a wicket. Not quite. There's another chance here. Off the edge for 4. Okay, so Ashley Cooper is already had 1 life. Let's say that. He's had 1 life. Off the edge. Shoots to the boundary. No thank you. Okay, keep the spin on. Zampa's going well. He's not really conceding runs. I might even think of bringing on Steve Smith as well, because Zampa is going at only 5s. Abbott went at 5s as well. So Ben kind of the only one who went for some runs. Going at 8s. It's not great, obviously, but another edge for Ashley Cooper. Okay, so he is living dangerously. Zampa's gone for a few there again, but Ashley Cooper again. Come on. That's on the pads. I don't think that'll be given. I think impact outside the line gets away with it as well. So let's throw the ball up at his toes. See if we can tease him into making a shot that's going to get him out. Turner at the other end. Zampa could get another wicket, but it goes for 4. And it really kind of feels like all the luck is against us here. It really kind of does. Let's go Steve Smith. Okay, Zampa's gone up to 6s, but again, I think he's a good chance of us getting a wicket here. Slowing things down. Oh, again, there's another 4. Okay, Smith is going to have to change. Let's go back to Abbott. Goes for 6 off his first ball in the spell. Another edge. Are you kidding me? How are they getting away with this? Honestly. There we go. See you later. 60 off 34 though. He's done the damage already. Really has. That's so frustrating because there was a lot of a lot of chances in there that I feel like we should have taken. They were getting edges left and right, and it's very frustrating. Edwards will carry on here. We've gone to the short line. There we go. There's a wicket. 306 for 6 they're on after 44 overs. Going to bowl up at Paris's feet. That's in the air. Going to go for 4, and then Turner's just smacking 6s for fun at this point. See if we can get these wickets through at the end of this innings. There we go. There's another one. Lovely stuff. Okay, much better now. Kind of holding them back a little bit from getting a mighty score. Another edge. 6 played and misses, 3 catchable shots, and he's still out there on 90. Going to run a stupid single, get his teammate out. Was not on at all. That was not on. And there's the edge, and that's going to be another wicket, 347. But they've already got the runs. They've already done the damage. To be honest, there's no real worry for them here. That's not going to be given out. He gets a boundary. That's in the air, though. And that'll be taken. Lovely. So no 100 for Turner. In fact, no 100 for any of the Western Australia batsmen. We're going to have to bat pretty damn fierce. We're going to have to bat real fierce if we're going to have any chance here. So let's see what we can do. Let's try and keep on top of that Duckworth-Lewis as best we possibly can. There we go. 4 off the first ball of the innings. Kind of sets the intent I want to see. Follows it up with another one. Well done, Maddinson. We're ahead of that Duckworth-Lewis. It would be very nice to just keep ahead of the Duckworth-Lewis. We get a bit of luck back this time. We get an edge. We put it to the fence. Followed up with a drive to the fence that time. We're going all right. We're going at 8. The Duckworth-Lewis is at 5. We would very much like these two guys to kind of stay there, stay set, keep hitting boundaries, and basically just keep us ahead of the Duckworth-Lewis. That's all I'm really worried about, because that's how you measure your innings. That's how you measure your kind of the build of your innings. Okay, slowed a bit, but no need to panic just yet. Still ahead of that Duckworth-Lewis. We're still looking all right on that Duck. Until Maddinson just steps inside one. Smith comes out with a bit of aggression. Lovely stuff. Okay, 54 now is the Duckworth-Lewis. So we've got to play a bit of catch-up. Got to try and hit a few boundaries. Get back on top of that. 51 to 59 is what it's saying. 55 to 61 is what it's saying. Well done, Smith. Lovely stuff. Boundary really does help, and another one really does help. And now we're actually only 1 run behind that Duckworth-Lewis and looking pretty good. This is a free hit. Should go away, and it does. And there we go. We're back ahead of it. We just got to keep working. Keep working, keep working, keep working. When Hughes is fully set, we'll add a yellow, another yellow. And the same for Steve Smith, actually. When they're both fully set, we'll add another yellow. Because as long as we stay on top of that Duckworth-Lewis, I'm not going to panic. Well done, Hughesy. I won't lie. Oh, there we go. Smith is gone. So here for a good amount of time, but not really able to get going. Now we are indeed behind the Duckworth-Lewis a lot. What happens when you lose a wicket? Come on, Blake. Good shot from Hughesy. Okay, we are a good amount behind. And you can't be seeing off a maiden when I've got you at 3 yellows. Honestly, come on. Maybe he just wants to get set. Maybe, and then he'll start going. Maybe that's just what's about to start happening. But we do need to get a move on, because the run rate, the expected run rate is now up to 9s. And can't really see us pulling it back unless we really start teeing off here. And yeah, to be fair, it doesn't really bother me. Nicotera's seeing off overs that he should not have been seeing off. So well done, Davies. Smacks that one away. That's going to be 4 runs. 161. We're about 35 behind on the Duckworth Lewis now. Hughes is still there, though. You never know. One man can do it. Well, never mind. Never mind then. Jack Edwards comes to the crease. We need 10 off every over here. We're going at what? Look at the run rate. We're just behind the run rate from the get-go. Anytime we get a partnership, broken before they can go big. Not ideal. Maybe we should have bat first. Maybe that was the answer. But can only really... Yeah, Edwards there. Hits a 4 and then he's gone. But if I don't tell them to go to 3 yellows, we are never going to get any close to this, even close to this score. So it's kind of a rough situation here where you're just like, I can't win. If I try to win, I'm just going to lose even harder. Like, it's a rough one. But it's probably down to the bowling as well, you know. We couldn't get Inglis out, and they got a lot of luck. Let's not lie. They got a lot of luck with the edges going to the boundary and stuff like that. So it's not entirely... That's a very small amount, but it's not entirely our fault. Let's just see what we can do here. Abbott and Davies are actually firing pretty well. A long way to drag this game back, but maybe they can. Maybe they can. We don't believe it's over until it's over. Well done, Abbott. I mean, he's got runs in him. Look at the lad. Going really well. Let's hit 1 orange and see what they can do with that. 202 for 6. They need big overs here. Big runs if we're going to get close to this score. And that, I mean, look, that's a good over. That's a banging over. That's 13 from it, which actually still isn't enough. But that's a good over. And you know what? They are fighting a little bit. They're doing whatever they can here to try and make this a game. Make this game close. Get this result closer than it was. There we go. That's another good over. That's an all-time record partnership in this fixture for the 7th wicket. And it would be great if they could just keep it going. Keep fighting back here. Giving me something, basically giving me something to think about in my selection, you know. Like, Ben is getting wickets, so he's in for the bowling. You can get some big runs, you'll definitely be in for the next couple of games. Great shot there from Abbott. I mean, he's on 49, Davies on 57. They've come out and they've absolutely smacked some runs. And look at those zeros. Look at those zeros. There's no luck at anything about it. If I've played a miss, there's no edges. There's no catchable shots. There's no luck about it. Single, Abbott gets his 50 off 41 deliveries. Really well done. Actually, it would have been less. It would have been 39 deliveries. Really well done. That's another player miss, but I honestly, like, it does not matter. Keep going, guys. Let's even add another level. We've got 5 overs left. We can get to 300. That'd be a nice kind of show. Get to 300. A bit of I don't know, like a bit of like, we got to 300. We put up a fight. You know, we put up a fight. It wasn't skittled out for 150, you know? Keep going, guys. 268 for 6. Puts that one away again. That's a great shot. 4 runs. As was that. That was also a great shot. And Davies is finally gone, but has done well. Ben comes in, gets 73. Top score at the minute, unless Abbott... No, Abbott's gone as well. 1 brings 2. As they say, 2 in 2 balls there, and that's actually gonna kind of wrap things up here. Well done. Run out off the last. Ben gets 1 from 1. Hadley comes in, and we were 279 for 9. The loss is 73 runs. A lot of runs. We just did not bowl well enough, and to be fair, 3 played a miss, 1 catchable shot, and then Turner 3 catchable shots, and who else got runs? Cooper, yep, LBW catchable shots. They really were getting away with stuff, you know. They really were. It's frustrating, but got to keep going. We are on the bottom of the table. We've got to maybe actually click continue through. See what happens in the other games. No, we've got Western Australia again. But this time it will be in the Sheffield Shield. And a win would actually drag us back kind of into contention a little bit. If we could beat them, obviously we're taking points off of them. Check the rules. A win is 6 points, a loss is no points. So if we could get a win and do well with the batting points, with the bowling points, we could potentially drag things back. But that will be next time, guys. Unfortunately, we do take another loss in the One Day Cup after managing to get our first win. We could not follow it up with another one. But to be fair, I mean, Western Australia are sitting in the top 2. They're looking pretty dang good. They've only lost 2 games. South Australia haven't lost any yet. So they are the teams to beat. They are the teams we are chasing in this save. And, you know, we managed to get 1 win. Next time out, we'll try and do even better. And don't forget that in the Blast, we actually came 4th with the Sydney Sixers and got into Qualifier 2, got into the semi-final. You could put it that way. In the Sheffield Shield, we've only lost 1 game in the Sheffield Shield. It's not going that badly. So all in all, I'm okay with where the season is going. It's not too bad. Long way to go just yet. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Catch you next time.